All right, I think that's a sign we just need to get into the game. Whoopsies. I don't know why OBS just shit itself. Like, I dragged OBS to the other screen, like I always do. And then suddenly OBS just said there was an encoding error. I'm like, that's really weird, because the only time that ever happens is like when something chunky's running. Or try to tab back into Dishonored 2. Alright. Yeah, no, it did not like that. For some reason, which is what I always do. Alright. Anywho. We're just gonna go into the game then. I'm running it on safe mode since it had a mess up, which means I'm not gonna be able to use my Stream Deck for some things, which is a pain in the butt considering that Dishonored 2 doesn't like tabbing out. So I'm gonna have to prep everything before I switch to each screen. Alright. This should be... I'm Dishonored 2 still. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I was just curious because they had the listed number that it got, but it didn't have the listed number of what the budget was. So I was just curious. Yeah, Wikipedia. As soon as I said, "Oh my God, it's a Bollywood movie," everything just was against me. See, I usually save you all from these insanely bright screens, but not today, apparently. Alrighty, just like Last Piece Cake posted, this is the first blind playthrough. Please no hints, tips, tricks, spoilers, foreshadowing. We are literally going into the last mission, so anything I say out loud is a rhetorical unless I use the keyword pineapple. I use a keyword pineapple for any information. Everything else will be deleted. Thank you for understanding. Oh yeah, I need a controller. You heard pineapple. Yeah, who redeemed Wikipedia page? Who was that? They should be banned. They crashed the stream. Right, bad karma. All right, we're ready to go. We are here. I feel like this should be full. There's probably just different stuff that you can collect throughout the game that you can put up here. I did see that loot achievement I got yesterday. The 60% loot achievement. Only 10% of people had that. So this is a rare playthrough, okay? Only 10% of people had that. So, alright. Let's read the journal, read our diary, our travel log, go talk to the peoples. That, what? Oh, wait. Oh, do I not get the heart for the last mission? Because, no, it's there. Now I've got Delilah's heart in here.
Jessie and I played parlor games in Dunwall Tower. She cheated every time.
Wow, somebody is so bitter. Alright. Okay, so this is potentially the last mission. We're going after Delilah. A farewell, I grieve for a second time. What was it like to walk with her heart somewhere near, but never quite in the real world? It was her wisdom, her insight, her voice, her love. Mother, now I've lost you twice. I knew her spirit was trapped. I knew she needed to be set free, but how could I? Of course she found a way to help me. One last time. No, I will not cry, not yet. Not until all my work is done. Now the heart contains a different spirit, a different voice. Delilah Copperspoon, spinner of lies, thief of thrones. Delilah the selfish, cunning, and cruel. The Duke of Karnaca. Not so long ago, I would have gladly thrust a dagger into Duke Abel's chest, but a more subtle opportunity presented itself, and I took it. The Duke still lives, but they dragged him away, thinking he was his own political double gone mad. And the Duke's actual double? I think he'll be much better Duke than the real one ever was. People will never know why their ruler suddenly gained wisdom or took on a kinder tone, and maybe they'll wonder why Empress Emily changed just as suddenly. I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago. Now there's only one more task before I can rest. Corvo, my father, I'm coming. Leaving Serkanos. Burn is going to be important to the future in Serkanos. The overseers have been claiming they can bring order to the nation if given more power. Well, I just opened the gates of the Grand Palace for them. I'm curious to see what they will do with it. How will the Vice Overseer change things? I just hope they'll remember my idea of order might not be the same as theirs. I'm a heretic after all, whether they know it or not. Oh, Burn knows it. Back to Dunwall. Dunwall, my home. Terrible things, no doubt. Happened here since I left. Since I was forced to leave, will the city be in ruins? The people terrified, hiding in their homes. Am I trying to reassure myself, imagining the worst? What if I found the city in better shape than I left it? Delilah doing a better job than I did? No, I don't think it will be the case. I know Delilah. I know myself better now. I feel guilty for all the things I could have done better before this all started. For being an empress, not many people thought was worth fighting for. I don't know what I'll see, but whatever happened to my city, I mustn't let grief or anger cloud my thoughts, because the destruction of Dunwall won't be weighing heavily on Delilah's mind. She must know I'll be coming for her. She's watched from afar as one after another of her allies has been removed from my path. Does she feel vulnerable, or was that her plan all along? Guess we'll find out. Alright. Yeah, OPEC, when you want to find out? We can arrange this. Yeah, they're both in there. Okay. Y'all talking mad shit about me in there? That's what it sounds like they're doing. Wait, didn't we just... Did we not just have an ad? Like when I restarted, did it not... Why is there an ad going right now? Okay. If you were stuck behind an ad, I thought one already ran whenever I restarted. Well, who knows? Everybody's back from ads now, so let's go.
So remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
I like my portrait better.
Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
I didn't even hear what he said. Well, where's...
My apartment on Caldwell's Bridge is as I left it.
Probably not, old sir. I just found stuff. Right? I think it's a nice portrait. Just a whole bunch of stuff laying around here.
It still stands.
Sorry, I'm just taking all the stuff that's worth money, I guess.
I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. Anton Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last.
Good lord.
There's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
It definitely seems like it's leading into that. They've mentioned his death several times. Also, I actually have never once noticed this said Jindosh until just now. Alright, hang on. It said something about needing Megan's key. Yeah, we'll talk in a second, Sokolov.
Wow, I wouldn't go back here. And that's twice I've broken it for you.
I like your key, please. Thanks.
I wonder what...
No! 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 I wanted to talk to Sokolov first.
People have called me that for a long time.
But it's a lie. You're Billy.
My name is Billy Lurk.
Yeah, I knew that.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this. But you deserve the truth.
She was one of the assassins with you.
I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people.
Like mime.
Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd.
Yep.
And I was part of the crew. Our last big job together. We were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back. But I can't.
I'm shocked. Yeah, like you can figure that out if you piece together the pieces. You've changed, sure. Let's make her feel better.
I can't ever
As if I
forgive you
haven't
for
killed a
what you did.
lot of people along this like this way.
You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I'll never get over killing your mother.
Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
Okay, maybe I needed to talk to her first. I was afraid that I just like carried on. I was like, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Goodbye, Billy. Yeah, I already knew. And we'll be playing Billy soon enough. WW, welcome in. Good to see you. Did you see the new Euro design votings? No, I don't even know what the other, like the now Euro looks like. Bone charm. Gutter something. Gutter feast. You. Now I'm good. Swift stalker. Moving slightly faster with a weapon sheath. The old mask. The posters. This is why we could never get in here before. Bum bum bum. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know, but I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run. Finally try and find him at long last. The old knife himself. They could rent another boat. They don't need me. Not really. So I could run. I should run. Haven't I haven't I had more than my share of blood, so why am I still here?
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation.
Yeah, because Emily wouldn't know about what Dowd did.
Choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Yep, because Emily wouldn't know that Dowd saved her during the plot of the DLC. So, Designs, Team Burb. Somebody post it in Discord or something. I'll look at it later. But no, I have not. I don't even know what the current design of Hero looks like, so. I've still not stepped foot. Yeah, because I can't tab out. I mean, other people can look at it, but I can't tab out in this game. And we got a game to beat. No distractions.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
I don't.
Could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Yeah, thank you,
Goodbye,
old codger.
Anton.
Crazy uncle.
Home at last. It feels like another lifetime living in the tower.
Almost has London vibes.
Serkonos has a better duke now, even if no one else knows it.
And we saved Stilton.
All right, Aunt Delilah. Let's see what you've done with my palace.
Yeah, specifically the palace. Yeah, I keep the Discord kind of under wraps. The only way to actually get to it is here. Too many bots and stuff on Discord these days, which might limit the amount of people that actually show up in the Discord. But in a way, that means that it's got the best people of the community in the Discord, to be honest with you. That being said, not every best person has to be in the Discord, so to speak. I know some people don't want to use Discord after recent changes and what have you, but it's the place I post, like, everything content related, so it is the one-all be-all shop. Alright. Why aren't we letting one of them take us?
If old Samuel could see me
the
now.
best of the best. Alright. I'm sure if I'd have had more time apart from like Dishonored 1 and 2, I might have forgotten more about Billy. May have had a harder time.
Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford a proper burial. While my father rests in the Imperial crypt. You're lying. You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaka, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny.
Yeah. You tell her. Find a way to access Dunwall Tower. Alright, sure. Man, the frogs are crazy here. Empress Delilah's new plans. We'll read those. I have no clue what's going on. You are coming into the last mission of the sequel of a game with lots of build-up. Hi, Tarvin. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Dollar bill has Illuminati. Yes, of course it does. The Illuminati is real, and they'll find you. Hi, Alpha Ninja. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I'll have to take a look. I'll tell you what. If you all remind me at the very end of stream, which will be like probably 3 hours from now. If you remind me, I'll tell you what I think the best designs are, like off the get-go. No influence, just go and look at the designs and I'll tell you what my favorite is or favorites are. Hi, Real Magic Cookie. How are you doing today? Thank you for the 77-month resub. Another 77-month resub. Insanely long time. Good evening. What is today? Today is Tuesday. So we're a little early in the week. With the help of Duke Luca Abel, Delilah Copperspoon has executed a successful play for the throne and now sits as empress. Whether legitimate or not is a matter of hotly debated opinion. Emily Caldwell's fate is unknown at this time, but we do know that several of her ministers are dead, believed to have been assassinated, and the parliament has been set ablaze by a group of unknown arsonists. In the time since the coup, Empress Delilah has issued several proclamations along with her assertion announced by street speaker that everything will change soon in Dunwall and across the empire. So our new ruler promises to show us a wonderful future and warns that all citizens should endeavor to place their most earnest trust in her. Given the ruins in the streets around the palace, one can only speculate about what she means. All right, great. All right, let's see what we got. Black Bone Charm, rune down here, rune there, which is a shrine. I'm sure the outsider wants to get one more word in with us. Of that, I have no doubt. This definitely doesn't look like a good place. Isn't this where we originally left off? I think so, in the beginning. They could be with us right now. They could be. Let me just add an eyeball to my CD thing, and next thing you know, we've got the Illuminati sitting right here in front of you. You never know. Alpha Ninja, how are you doing though? It's good to see you. And Real Magic Cookie, I hope your week's been treating you well. Ooh, glad I came over here. Lots of money. Hopefully I actually get to talk to a freaking black market so I can spend this, buddy. Oh, there's a lot of random crap here. What the heck? Man, if you just skipped this just had a bunch of stuff in it. What the heck? Alright. This place was loaded to the tits. Anyway. That's true, Tarvin. Well, now they know to put me on their radar. They're coming after me. I'll stay awake, and if your opinion is wrong, I'll be disappointed. Honestly, fair. Honestly fair. Dunwall Tower. Thomas, 2 days ago, I saw all the Abbey men gathered in the street and marched towards Dunwall Tower. I have never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe the city would be saved. But they haven't returned. Someone said they couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower. Empress Delilah sits scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving while I still can. Join me as soon as possible, Hugh. I feel like I saw those names before. Well, he did pack everything and then I stole it all. Grim tidings from the capital of the empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Caldwin, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits at the throne in Dunwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay. In some cases, barricades have been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always, I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have a perspective and we have values like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. I think that we wouldn't get that piece if we hadn't saved the person in the beginning, which is interesting. So I don't blame you, Dark Humor. I was having shower thoughts and I was thinking about how cool it was to do that. And then I went and I looked at the achievements today because we're almost done, and any of the ones that are story related are hidden. And I was just curious of some things, like how many people play Emily versus Corvo, and like how many people finish low chaos, high chaos, whatever, all of that good jazz. And it kind of lined up with what I thought, but then it was funny that only 10% of people have gotten the 60% loot in the game, which I thought was hilarious. And then I have another pretty rare one, which was the killing 5 people in like 7 seconds or whatever it is, or 5 seconds or whatever the hell it is. But there was one in particular that said make it through the Clockwork Mansion without ever letting Jindosh know you're there. And I'm like, well, I immediately like pressed that button in the beginning, not knowing anything, because like it was just like, yeah, press this button. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, oh, I want to go back to that level and see what it's like. Oh, I bet it was, but I'm so curious because I think it'd be really cool, and it's nice to see that there's an achievement for it. So, hi Mace, how are you doing? Hi Blade Dancer. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. Troubling signs of mischief have been reported recently in all corners of Dunwall. Well, it sounds like everything we're reading, Delilah made this place way worse. So good. We'll look like a good ruler after we take back over. What was thought to be a series of pranks has proven much more widespread and unsettling. Despite the enlightened age in which we live, superstitious folk have begun to rumor monger of witchcraft. There are reports of dogs shaved to their skin, small owls pinned to doors, lines of salt ominously left below windows, dried rats hung from archways, cats walking backwards who fail to meow, and pots of strange-smelling ointments left underneath beds and writing desks. That all these things might be occurring here in the capital all at once boggles this journalist's mind. What desperate times. If half of these are true, each odd occurrence seems a bad omen, a warning for terrible things to come. And if, as some say, these antics are the work of Empress Delilah's devout followers, then what hope is there? Doing great. Glad to be home and get a shower after this hot day. Yeah, it's hitting 100 here today.
Overseer in days.
Common key needed. So yeah, this is the exact same area we were dropped off, or like where we left in the beginning of the game, which is cool. I like that. I don't really remember this level, so it'll be interesting to see. Does this game come with an audio book? It's got audiographs of some of the writing, but no. It does have deep, rich story, which I really enjoyed about the first game. I think the first game did a really good job of world building, and this just kind of stacked on top of that. So that's why anybody coming into just this level is going to be like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. It's like fair. Because this world has like supernatural stuff. It has a lot of other things, like actual stuff that is explained and is not just, oh, there's supernatural stuff in this world. No, all of that stuff is attached to the void and the outsider that exists in the void. So you actually draw your powers from him and stuff like that. So it has actual explanations. Okay. One is the Black Pony Pub. Yes. Okay, I kind of remember this now that I'm seeing the layout. I kind of remember this. Okay. And we're gonna have to fight witches this time. Dead person? Dead person. I didn't do anything to that dead person, for the record. Yeah, because this is whenever we first came out. I remember all of this now. I'm having flashbacks to when we were first here. I remember, we did discover that there's a stats page. I haven't killed anybody yet. Playthrough, 30 kills. Considering I was trying to go in without killing anyone, 30 kills is definitely higher than it was, higher than than the first game, so whoopsies. I wonder if there's gonna be a black market person then. Because why would I be able to get all this money if I can't go to a black market? And I couldn't use it in the last level because the black market closed me out after being scared of the freaking howlers, so we still don't have to deal with them, but we do have to deal with witches. If their combat is similar to the DLC witches, then yay.
After sparrows 3 times call, after gold dust 3 times fall, come, maiden, mistress, mouse and hen, come, frog and red. Once a king dressed in
Oh, is this black market? Wait, are you fine? Are you a normal person? I'm saving before I go in here. She's a witch. You miss Granny? She was such a nice old lady. She was. Well, I'm glad you got a nice shower after a hot day, Mace, and that you can relax. You like when supernatural elements follow logic. Instead of just magic existing in the world, having it like embedded in something that in this case is real is, I like that there is world building around that aspect. But yeah, that's not creepy or anything.
eat them of frost, eat them of snow, the monarch decreed to them below. Upon a spike they perched his head, cursed his name, burned his stead. Hush up, and don't be afraid.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Anyway.
Everything's gone to the void here. Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions.
Perfect. I'm gonna buy you out of like probably everything. I've unlocked new upgrades. Good. I've unlocked a lot of new upgrades. Okay, so
this is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Perfect. Do you have anything? I've already bought. Good lord. Okay, lady. I've already bought everything in here. Here we go. Make less noise when running.
You won't regret
Make
it.
less noise when sprinting. Sure.
Glad we could do business.
Yeah, me too. I already have that. That doesn't pertain to... Oh, wait. What is this? You're less visible in well-lit areas. Reduce damage taken. Nah, we're gonna be stealthy.
I'll take that deal.
I take a risk just having the goods delivered here.
Yeah, lady. I'm buying your shit, so shut up. Deal more sword damage against magic using enemies. Deal sword damage against clockwork soldiers. That's specifically for this. I mean, I'm only gonna be using my sword against clockwork soldiers, so that. What is this? Sticky grenades. I mean, maybe. Hang on, before I do that, let's see what stuff you have. Oh, please stop yawning. need those for the whatchamacallit dudes. City Watch Armory, sure. Okay. We're just stocking up everything. I had so much money.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Cool.
I don't know how long Dunwall is going to stand.
Okay. Tiny dispersion, stabilized pistol aim, sure. Explosive bullets sound cool. Cell bullets that explode for ammunition. Okay, I'm missing one thing there, two things there. There we go. Bought her out.
Watch your ass out there.
You got it. It'd probably make it so you can't mess this black market shop up so you could actually spend your money.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Yeah, it's
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
yeah, I just spent so much money with you, lady. You should be so happy. Hi, Scarlet. Yeah, get your streak and then get the heck out. You're not allowed to watch this, especially since it's kind of like, you know, the last mission. Lyrics could be a bit more poetic. I mean, they sounded kind of poetic. What is the final main story beat we are following? We are trying to take out the mock Empress Delilah. So we are back at Dunwall Tower, which is the Palace of Dunwall, and we are trying to take out Delilah. Grim tidings for the capital. You already read that. Alright, what else we got? I heard some whispering from someone at one point. Maybe it was back over here. We need a common key.
Same nightmare again last night. Oh, I wish I could leave this city.
Oh, it was this person maybe. Do you have a common key? Because I don't know where else to get a key for that at.
Ow, my eyes are stinging.
No, I guess not. Okay. Never mind. Ooh, our steps are a lot quieter. Yeah, I need a common key, but I haven't seen a common key anywhere yet. There you go. Dark humor explained it better than me. I like how quiet we are. No trespassing. I still want to try to trespass. That place looks crazy. What are you hiding in here? Oh, hold up. Oh, hang on a second. What do we got going on in here? Oh.
Your old dad says that Emmett Lark built this place.
These are the Hatters, I'm assuming. Okay, there we go. We got 3 people. I need him to turn around. You're gonna die in bed?
Well, I'm thinking it's a belly full of stab wounds for you. Throwing up blood.
Okay, come on. Turn around, dude.
Sweating up a storm.
Oh my gosh. Why is he not turning around? Come on. You were literally in the other room a second ago. If I have to sleep dart you all, I will. Okay. Okay, there we go. creeped out at work a lot when I walk into a hangar and you can hear radio chatter across the radios and the chargers. It's creepy with the echo and mixed with the darkness. That would be pretty freaky, Mace. Jeez. That would definitely scare the crap out of me, I think. At least he didn't put his head in the fire. He probably would have died. That would have been my first death. Is it gonna be like last time where I get my first death immediately and I'm like, okay then. It'd be nice if I went the last mission without a death. Press X to doubt, but you know, it'd be nice. Hi Bella, how are you doing? Ah, most people do. Makes sense. My name is complicated, but it's literally just the first 2 letters of my first and last name. That's why it's pronounced CD. But if I capitalize the D in the CD, then people start calling me Cid for some reason, so.
Deep in the mines, that's where I'll be. Don't bother to call. Don't bother at all. No light from
C-Day. Depending on language you're most familiar with, C-Day also makes sense. I mean, that's what Dope always said. Didn't even matter. Right. Doesn't even matter how many times we told Dopa it was CD. He just couldn't. Could not. You almost looked like a We Happy Few person for a second. Here, you can just go in this wash bucket. Perfect. Alright, so far, so good. I'm just going the back alley first because why not?
Yeah, after the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girls.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yeah, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Hey.
Don't lose your shit over a joke, Daniel. We're gonna sell it. Must be worth a lot of coin.
I'm afraid to go after them. So we're just doing that instead.
Mace
They kinda made their own cuddle puddle.
6 months of tier 1 to Bella Nocturna.
Well,
They
dang,
gifted
that's nice of you.
396 months in the channel.
Mace, thank you so much for gifting not 1, but 6 months of tier 1 to Bella. Bella, I hope you enjoy your time around here. It sounds like you're stuck with us for a bit. At least you can enjoy the emotes, if not, but... Mace, thank you so much for the 6 months of sub for Bella. Yeah, that's like multiple months. That's like multiple months. It's crazy. No ad gang rise up, but woo! I don't know what's outside. I heard a dog. Oh, crap. Thank goodness I got my sleep dart back. I didn't know there was a dude up here, so... I guess we'll just leave him on the stairs. Wasn't sure what was going to be in here. This is 2 months after the Crown Killer, though, so... that's what was set up down here before. I think it's cool replaying the first mission as the last mission. Kind of gives you the different reverse perspective on things. What's changed, but also what stayed the same. Oh. I was like, what did I do? It's fine. Sub until Christmas. Yeah, pretty much. Dang. Bella, how are you doing today? The riot? I do love the riot. I mean, it's hard to choose a favorite emote between Maple Cat and Llama's work. The emotes are all great. All have... Boop, boop. All have their various uses. And you can also use the follower emotes as well in different places because you're a sub now too. That one is cute, just a simple gasp. Hi Mad Max on a 7 stream streak. Thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. There's multiple daggos. Oh god, what am I gonna do about this? Okay, well that's not fair. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the doggos. If I don't want them to alert every single person, this is my best opportunity to get rid of them. But I'm glad they don't make sad doggo noises. This game actually did it right. Jeez, there's 4 of them. It's crazy. Okay. Joji! Hello, Joji! Adamin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. 2026 is over halfway done already. OPEC mod. Over halfway done. You would like those 2 emotes, Blade Dancer. You would. Get down. Oh! I was just trying to get down. Well, that was awkward. Whoopsies. Oh, damn. Hello. Some bodies here. This is gruesome coming in, too. Hi, Joji. How are you doing? Ah, you were playing Witcher 3. People are probably used to seeing this kind of stuff. I'm glad you like them so much, Mad Madsim. But yes, how are you doing, admin? And welcome in, Joji, and welcome in, Raiders. My name is CD. We are playing Dishonored 2, just so you all know, this is basically the final mission, so if you do not want spoilers, just be aware that we are on the final mission, so you're not really seeing too much right now, but be aware, be aware. But Joji, how was the stream? How was Witcher 3? Tell us all about it. I still have yet to have played a Witcher game. It's another one of those games that's been on my list for ages now, and I just haven't played it yet. Okay. Is your last year of what? Wait, what did this just say? Blocks. Okay. Expiration dates. No, can't get through there. Might be a way in there. Dunwall career. Let's see if there's a different way in. How do I check my city on a mirror? Is that like some superstition thing? Aha, you could get in here. Oh wait, is the person here? The person we saved? Maybe. I think this is gonna be the... Yeah, okay. Don't know if they're gonna freak out or not. We're about to find out. I don't think they will if they're the person that we...
Your Majesty, you're alive.
Aha!
It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Yeah, because this guy could have gotten killed in the beginning. I like that he has a gun, a grenade, and an apple next to him. That guy is literally prepared to fight off a witch, a freaking anything else, and then the doctor because he's got an apple. That guy was literally prepared. He had it going. Joji says, good, was struggling to progress part of the story quest. After wandering around looking for some of the cues on the map, I decided it was a good time to go focus on another part of the story. Fair. Well, I hope you had a good time with it. There was a stupid website when I was in school. You had to type in your birth date and stuff, and it told you you were going to die. I'm pretty sure I did something like that, too, when I was younger, OPECmon, but good lord, I did not take it to heart, so I have no idea what it would have said. I bet his ears rest nice on those big ears. Wow, Mace! Just calling out his features like that. On these trusted pages, we have often speculated about the Crown Killer. At first, we believed the monster took orders directly from the throne. Yet recent events have laid bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Calden and her royal protector Corvo Tano free of all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in those gruesome murders, but they themselves are victims of clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaca, possibly taking orders from none other than Duke Lupa Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this venerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. I can slip off my small ears, indeed. They're fine. Fine ears. Everybody make sure you go check out Joji. Playing some Witcher 3. One of these days I'll play a Witcher game. One of these days. I'm assuming this building is fine. Because it's just that guy and the front door was blocked, which means it's probably blocked by wood that I can hit again. Yes, okay. I just wanted to make sure. If I die, do I get a ghost roll on Discord? That sounds so utterly depressing. But if that's what you want, OPECmon, yes. I don't know how I would know, but sure. Communities like this often remind me of the similar situations to like playing Xbox Live with people back in the day where one day they just don't log on anymore, so you wonder whatever happened to them. Can't tell what that is. Map. 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 Okay, been there, been there, been in there. Okay. Yeah, WoW, or basically any online place that you met online people and then one day they just stopped showing up. Well, it's definitely a gruesome thought or a morbid thought that I've had before. If I just stopped showing up one day. the distinct lack of ability between like Rube and my family to be able to communicate. If I were to die tomorrow, I don't know when people would find out. I mean, it's not like I want to, but
that's a shame.
It is 100% a thought that's crossed my mind. You don't have access to talk to my brother or my dad or anybody else. How would you even know? Kevin doesn't have Discord. He doesn't have WhatsApp, no. Unlike me, my family doesn't talk to people internationally. Well, here's the people, the overseers that they were talking about. Oh, did I miss a shrine? Oh, it sounded not good. All the way up there. Let me find a way up. Can't make it that far. Maybe up here. How do I get up here? All the way across, it looks like. Come on, mana, come back faster so I can get through this. It's fine, I have extra thingies, it'll be fine.
That safe's gotta be here somewhere. I paid good money for the tip-off. Used to be if you wanted it back. Where did you go?
I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna come towards the body first, but he didn't. I was gonna dash behind him, but... No, I think I'm just gonna have to pull this route. I love sleep darts. Nice. There we go. Now we're good. My dad works for the same company, so I think after 2 days someone would ask him where I'm at. Yeah. Yep. It literally could be like I don't know. Could be I just don't wake up tomorrow. Morbid thoughts. Don't wake up tomorrow. I have a double deadbolt on my door. I talk to my brother like once a week, once every other week. You all would probably figure out something was wrong first, but then the only people, there's a few people in the community that know my actual address. So I guess they could literally do a courtesy call. But yeah. Would be weird. Hard way to figure out how like that I just disappear. Ugh. So who knows? Who knows indeed? We'll just hope it doesn't happen, right? Can I use that? I can't use my praise the sun thing because I have OBS in safe mode right now, so I'll just have to praise the sun normally. That was a very dramatic role for that guy. D&D tonight was wild. We probably spent more time going completely off track than we did actually doing something. So what you're saying is Briggy's like, son of a bitch, you guys won't actually stay on task for like 1 millisecond of this story. Born in Dunwall. Thought I'd die here too. But I gotta find a new home. It ain't one way or the other to me who runs the empire. Your horn from way back. His granddaughter, Lady Emily. This new Delilah, whomever. None of them could be like Jessamine. She really had something special. Anyway, I'd stay, but Dunwall's gone to junk. And there ain't nothing here for an old sailor. I'm gonna get killed in the street just for buying a nail. That's what. I got one regret. That's I'll never see my secret room again. Been working on it since I was a young man. My shrine. Lucky little tidbits I found here and there. My whalebone carvings. Quite a collection. But I can't bring a whole room with me now, can I? Anyway, I ain't so old that I can't start a new shrine wherever I wash up. Maybe Tivia. Briggy's a trooper. He's great DM or GM. Dying would objectively suck. Yeah, it kind of does. I have more morbid thoughts than most people because I'm nearing the age my mom died. So, you know, it's always a great time. Yeah. Maybe somebody would post on my Instagram account. Nobody knows that information. And my Instagram is separate from my Facebook. For privacy reasons. Dang, this person's stocked up.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks because that piece of her you are carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
Bum, bum, bum. That sounds suspicious, Opekmon. I wouldn't care. I don't have secrets to hide. Rube could have access to all my media and I wouldn't give a shit. I'd more just want all my media to be shut down. I have a thumb drive. I probably need to update it. I have a thumb drive that has like all of my passwords and stuff on it, but it probably desperately is out of date. Huh? Is that a witch? No. It was a witch. Didn't even see you there. Didn't even know there was a witch over here. Kicked her ass. Anonymous letter, Miss Fenella Reed. Are you really going to keep living in a ruin with your leg still broken out of misguided loyalty to your boss? He's dead and he was an asshole. Everybody knows that. I don't give your building 3 days before it falls to the ground. By that time, you could be sailing to Driscoll on the ship I told you about. The captain will grant you passage for free if I give him the word. They're leaving this afternoon. All you have to do is pass by that little courtyard behind the Dunwall Courier and do as I told you. Nobody will know. Go back to your family, leave Dunwall, and forget about the Boyle Company. This is your last chance, a friend. Well. Whee! Doesn't appear to be anything. Whoops, here. Alright, witch, doggos. massacre. Shutdown is typically a response if you provide the social media company with proof of passing. Yeah, but I just don't know who would be doing that kind of thing. Maybe Kevin, I don't know. Attention, visitors. If and you came to see Dr. Galvani, well, you better run and buy yourself a ticket to Tavia, because that's where he's been headed. Poor man said he's afraid to live in the city where a kitchen maid's bastard daughter can sit her cheap bottom onto the throne and wherein the Hatter gang have taken over the city watch. I'm not the one saying it. That's his own words. But I guess that situation is just fine for us common folk, as he refused to buy a ticket for me to come along with him. If you have business in his home, I still got the key, and I'll come once a week to do the cleaning, but I ain't making tea or anything. Margot Moss. Okay, well, where's that person at? Well, is it the person that got hanged? That's the only other lady I've seen around here. Negatory Ghost Rider. Would have been an interesting thing. Wasn't there? This is the armory, right? I have a key into it. What we got in here? I already bought plenty of that stuff. Oh no, stay in Dunwall streets. I guess going through here wouldn't be a bad idea. Instead of going through the direction that has a bunch of dead bodies at it. Gate defense orders. Corporal Blinn, you and your men are being positioned outside the gates. Trust me, it's for your own good. A life on the inside with the new Empress is not what you're used to. With Ramsay out of the picture, those of us who sided with him in support of Delilah are thinning out quickly. Some have deserted, others have, well, let's just say they've offended our new ruler once too often. So here are your orders. Don't expect food or pay. Take what you can from the neighborhood and surrounding district. Call it attacks. And should an attack come from any quarter, defend the gate. Even if your checkpoint falls, you'll buy us time to prepare for the assault. Wow, okay. Yeah, see how that went. See, I don't know where... There's a bone charm over there. This also leads to
Dunwall Tower. Where I was born. Where I grew up.
Yeah. Where does this lead? Yeah, it says there's a bone charm all the way over there. This is where we came down from the tower at, I thought. Looks like there is quite a bit to explore here, because you can go to the canals. Sounds good, Alpha Ninja. Have a good one. Hi, Witchy Boy. How are ya? Hopefully staying as cool as you can. It looks like y'all are supposed to have a pretty hot day tomorrow. Okay, come on. Hello? Brother, hello? There's that. Block the secret passage. I want the back route out of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. I don't know why there's a dead witch up here, though. I didn't do it.
Delilah.
I wonder if that's the body of the guy that we left up here. I don't remember what he looked like, but oh well. Don't know why there's a dead witch up here too. I didn't do that. I didn't do it. No kills yet. I say yet because I have no doubt I will accidentally kill somebody. Because that's just what happens when I play this game. Mandalore! Look! 5! 5 is greater than 4. Holy crap. It's a door out back here. Can I go down here or am I gonna die? Possibly gonna die. I think I'll probably die no matter how I try to get down here, but I want to try. Okay, well, it was worth a try. I wondered if you could do that and then still go to the ground. But that is why I saved. Hi, Leek. How are you doing? Well, apparently that is not a safe spot. Boom. Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm not a friend to your new Empress, Delilah.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been in Karnaca for over a month. What can you tell me?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
Anything else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones. Maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
Yeah, no idea, except
Thanks
she's
for
a
what
witch.
you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
Hi, Briggy! I heard you're a wonderful GM and dealing with the goobers who don't know what the heck they're doing. Good job, I'm proud of you. I'm like, hopefully things get better as I take everything of worth near you. I feel like I came back there before, but I didn't see that guy. I still don't know where the key is for that one place, but I guess I don't need it. Let's grab that stuff real fast, and then we'll go the opposite way of the tower first.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
Yeah. I spend lots of money. I heard you the first time.
I'll take that deal.
Aw, so close.
My door's always open.
Your door's always open until I steal from it. Here, what are these? Explodes on impact. Yeah, those will be good.
We could do business.
Those will be good for the whatchamacallit dudes. Clockwork soldiers. Sounds like we'll have some of those. Sounds like we're gonna have every type of enemy in this last foray. Briggy top level DM. I believe it. Doing well. Started a new this evening. Enjoying it a lot. Started what this evening? Leak. Yeah, that's fair, witchy boy. Well, hopefully you can stay as cool as Uses an injured voice for a woman. I am not only healed, but add a full night's rest to get back to full health. I'm very confused in half of what y'all are talking about at this point. Anyway. Let's go this way. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe if you typed it correctly. Also, you just said a new game. That doesn't tell me what game it was. And when you respond to somebody, even yourself, I don't usually look at the responses if I think it's two people talking to each other. Yeah, I know quite a few people who have started branching into the AC over that way. I know they're a lot more expensive to run them. I actually have no freaking clue where I am. Am I gonna get nommed by a hagfish? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. That's nice. Yonk. That's fine. I'm not gonna go this way. I don't know why I would go this way versus going the other way anyway. I thought they led to two different spots. Voices of the Void. For some reason I feel like I've heard of that game. What is the gameplay style? Well, yes and no, Mad Sim. I mean, historically speaking, you all didn't need them. So, like, I understand the difference. It's different from, you know, me, an American living in the south of the US with 100-degree or 38-degree weather out right now. And that's, like, a typical standard for us in terms of what we get during the summer. Not every day is 38, but... See, I'm confused. Is this the same as the canal except being from the side, or is the canal separate? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's nice. We'll figure it out. Oh, for the love of God. Man, there's a lot of dead bodies. They really wanted to emphasize how bad this was. Guard deserting. Weaver, that's it, mate. We talked about it last night. Me and my Jilly are leaving Dunwall. You know me, I was always City Watch through and through. I never thought I'd be a deserter, but there's no other way. Staying in the tower with Delilah and all her followers would be nuts. I've seen things in the last week I didn't think could happen. When Mortimer Ramsay and Empress Emily was a traitor, and that Lord Corvo had been killed off nobles, I believed it. Now I'm sure I was being naive. We all got taken on that one. Everything's 10 times worse now than it ever's been. Jilly and I are going up to Polwick. Her sister has a farm outside of town. So goodbye and good luck. If you ever get up there, I owe you a few drinks. As always, I remember your motto, keep your head down. Well, hopefully everybody got out. We already read that one. Gate control. Whoop. There's some plants and stuff there. Wonder if I shouldn't have tried to go through the canal then. If there's extra stuff there. But if there is a canal door, I can come from this side. Oh shit, hello.
You!
come talk to me.
You come talk to me.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Mission orders. Brother Fitz, I bid you courage on your expedition into the heart of corruption, the once shining Dunwall Tower. Know that beyond Delilah's occult heresy, she is full of guile. Be wary, storm the tower, and protect High Overseer Cullen with your life, for he will lead us back to the righteous path. But there is another thing. For years, rumors have circulated regarding the Royal Protector. If victory is secured, you manage to find yourself in his quarters alone. We want you to search for signs of blasphemy. Report back, but only to me. All my years I dedicated to the Abbey and the Oracular Order. Well, you would be correct, but you will not get that chance. Fun. Damn. It's literally just a crazy massacre. I wasn't expecting to be so many people. Man, you all sucked at your assault then. Oh. Interesting. More of the, like, people who are frozen kind of situation.
This must be Delilah's doing.
Yep. Pretty cool. Looks really neat. Narnia. I don't really remember much from Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, I hear a witch. Oh, the freaking dog masks. Can't get me. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna save here because I thought the canal was gonna swing back into this, and I'm sure it does. I just want to check something real quick, and if it's the same, then I'm just gonna reload. There's 1 rune, 2 bone charms. I want to check something real fast. Super downer, but that's okay. Bike tour in the late evening. When I reached the forest, it instantly got 10 degrees cooler. Yeah, that makes sense. The whole statues leading up to the ice castle. I watched the movie once. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Dunwall Tower? You're 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Dunwall doesn't shine as bright as you. This one's for you, Delilah. Yes, it does. It corrects it to local time. I use timestamps specifically so that each person can see it in their local time zone. Okay, see, that shows 1 rune and 1 bone charm. So is this actually different? It kind of seems like it is. Okay, well, hell. It's like, can I not use this to... go quicker so that the hagfish don't eat me. There we go. Okay, yeah, so this is separate. Okay. I'm glad I came back then. Oh wait, no it's not. It's not because there's two... Could be both directions. This just leads up. Okay, so it really didn't matter which way you took. Okay. Well, whatever. I guess it just bypasses all the death. But I think that's like good storytelling that you should get. You used to love that song. Do you not love it anymore? You met Delilah. She ran track and I met her at a track meet. Nice. Did you also participate in Track a Cell? And if so, what were your events? It may surprise some of you. I used to high jump. Was I very good at it? Nah. But I did do it. I'm sorry? The hell was that sound? Okay, yeah, so it literally just led up the same way. Alright, fine. They ain't gonna come over here anyway, so. Yeah, search the place. I'm just gonna link you all and knock you the hell out. You're there as a fan. I don't run. I mean, you don't have to run. There are other events.
Oh, no, that's not what she said. Because Delilah was very specific.
We had a dog named Delilah when I was a kid. That's cute. What kind of dog? It's fine, but I wouldn't say I love it now. Fair. Was it in your edgy teen days, Rube? Listen to it when you hoped you had a crush on a girl.
Who is this?
Okay, that's some BS. Back in the old days.
Huh? Who's that?
Okay. It was not working.
Should have stayed in your nails red. World blood.
Ow. Wow, okay, they killed me so fast. I was trying to get them set up, it just wasn't giving it to me. Have a good night, last piece of cake. Sleep well. Listening along with your Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah. Okay, no, there's no reason to even come from this direction if it's the exact same thing. So just go back to the save that I had. I just thought there was something else there and I didn't want to miss any of the runes or anything.
Make the pigment fly.
Not close enough to that person.
There was someone.
Are they together or not? No. Why is it not? I don't know why my linking's having problems here. I don't have it yet, no. There's a third person, but I was not going to be able to get them all.
Who is this?
Yeah, who is this? Unfortunately, there's still the dog that's there. That's why I can't just go over there and get them like I would like to. Also, the freaking, I don't know what's going on with like the navigating in this level, but it's been very frustrating. I don't know if I can go up to that without it triggering. Nope. I didn't think so, that's why I should have shot it, but thanks, Rube. I figured that's why you were asking, but we're gonna be burgling gnomes tomorrow. Some type of Burmese mountain dog, black white, probably 100 pounds of really sweet and smart. Oh, I love doggos. Yeah, we're gonna be burgling. We're gonna be burgling gnomes. I have not played it. I haven't watched anything outside of a tiny bit that we watched Luthamir, Hyper, and Beebs play together. But like when I say a little bit, I mean I didn't. It was a very little bit. Okay, it sounded like there was people.
Stained blue and blush, conjure rainbows for her brush.
In stinking clay, yellow dyes for golden day.
6 hands sift and 6 hands blend. Make the
Okay, creepy.
block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush, conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper.
4 hands.
Man, this is gonna feel good.
4 hands blend.
And now you can all shut up instead. I feel like that kind of rhymed. There you go. What we got around here? Make a little cuddle puddle. We haven't had too many opportunities to make cuddle puddles yet. Damn, you're flexible. Bloop. There we go. Let's give all the witches to the overseers. They're still alive. Let's send them back to Circanos. Crimson and Black, Comella, I have a special job for you and the few other Coven sisters. I'm at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece. And I require some rare pigments to see it to completion. Move in secret, be quick. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of the drowned sailor to crush and mix the colors. Gather 20 banded slugs. Seal them together in a jar until only one remains. It will be large and shiny. Yes, fat, near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Wow, that sounds lovely. Come here, you get to join the cuddle puddle too. Thank you for the game, Rube. Is there one game where you've considered going evil? No. I don't like stretching my morals, even through a video game. So no, I have never once had a desire to play evil. Has there been people where I'm like, I would like to dispense my own justice because they're evil? Yes, but that would probably be as far as I've ever desired to be evil or play something like that. Missed. Damn it, there's a dog. There was a third person. Where'd they go?
going on?
Yeah, what is going on over there? You should go check it out. They shouldn't have a reason to come over here, but the game's AI is kind of crazy about being like, oh, we should go this way for some freaking reason.
I'll find you, you know.
Yeah, try to find me, I dare you.
What?
Deal with her while I was also trying to deal with the freaking dog. Hopefully I can pick one or two of those darts up. I think I missed the dog. I was trying to get the dog. I didn't see the other person there at first. It's the combination of the dogs plus the people that are making this really hard. No, definitely not. Find me, I dare you. I remember her tail would knock everything off the living room table every time. Just at that, like, right height. Hi, Will! How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, she's right there. I might... Okay. I should move slightly faster crouched.
Look everywhere.
Yeah, look everywhere. I bet, Mace. I bet. There we go. Oh no. That'd be unfortunate. Hey, this is very familiar. Like, very, very familiar. There's another dog? How many freaking dogs are there? Oh, I forgot to break the thing, that's why. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is cool. I want to look over there. Oh, there's a bone charm over there anyway, but... And there's another dog right there. Again, making this not fun. Because, yeah, it's just the combination between dogs and people. Okay, I got one of my sleep dart back. Did you have a sleep dart? Damn it. I think that means I only have 2 sleep darts right now. Once upon a time, it all started here.
Delilah's hatred for my mother knows no end.
No one could help you, dear sister. I didn't break it, you little liar. No one remember the truth except me, Jasmine. I will always remember.
Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time.
Got an achievement for that. We literally talked to her a bunch in the heart. I don't know if I can get you and her without the dog throwing a stink, but maybe.
Look at you. Full of honey and dandelions. You finally mastered the Gravehound magic. Nowhere!
Sword went flying. Wait. Why did you just turn into sludge? Dang it, that was my last sleep dart. Why'd you just turn into sludge? Where did you tell? Oh, there. Haha! I was like, you teleported somewhere. I still have a sleep dart. Hell yeah. I like how they have this whole palace, yet they're having a whole bunch of the witches sleep out here. That doesn't make any sense. Good night, Rube. Sleep well. This looks very endgamey. Yes, correct. I am back to where it all began, DCC. I like that. It's a good wrap back. I already said I liked that this was like the final mission because you start at the same dock as you left in the first mission. But there's a lot more dogs there. But also just like in general, this goes back to, you know, the first game now. Okay, there was another person over here. Let me get them first. I'm running out of crossbow bolts. If I wanted, I could go all the way to the black market, but I'm not gonna do that. I was hoping to find more loot. Yeah, all the way back to the original place. The first mission is Corvo, which I'm sure if you were playing as him, he'd probably have some interesting dialogue here. I don't see any people. I just see a crap ton of dogs. I was gonna say, there's a bone charm over here, so there has to be a way to get over here.
Is that a ship I see in the mist?
Huh?
Are you serious?
No one's been up the Red Haven.
Yeah, is that a ship you see? Well, now you see nothing at all. The waterlock. Lisa, you like your assignment? I'm bored out of my skull. I say let's open the waterlock and have our own Imperial fleet. I volunteer to be Delilah's first captain. Ronica, you always was a fool. We had to close the waterlock so that no ships or anything could get in. Delilah's orders. She got enough to concern her without someone sneaking in through here. Keeping the tower safe is her first priority, like she said that just a night ago, which you would know if you hadn't been out looting. Yes, I saw you slip away. He said, I heard her message. Belinda passed it on when I came back, and if we stayed in the waterlock instead of keeping it blocked off with all that old blockade junk, we could just keep anyone from creeping up on the tower. So I still don't see why we can't have our own fleet of ships with me as captain. Alright. There. Fire starter. To look and see what that one is. It's funny how often people like take over and then just turn the place to shit looking, and I'm like, at least try to make it look good. Alright, let's go get the dog skulls. I think it was only dog skulls over here, I think. I've never had to use so much lethal stuff in the game. Man, this is a lot more accurate now that I got those upgrades on it. Luca, his eyes upon me. Nice painting, Delilah. You were Anton's apprentice for a while, according to Anton. We're getting close now. We have the palace left. Thought I saw 2 more dogs. That one. Okay, maybe it was just the one. Pay what you owe. Okay. There's only 1 rune left. I'm gonna mark that on My map. Actually, I haven't even seen. How many runes do I have right now? I have 8. I have not been using them. What does this do? Improve shadow attack, assassinate, or incapacitate up to 2 enemies during a shadow walk. Honestly, I have not been using that nearly enough. Probably. Sure. Why not? Sure. Why not? Sure. Because that's already booted. That's already booted. This doesn't really matter. I could do that, but eh. Yeah, not stealthy. Not stealthy. I never messed with any of the crafting. May as well. Never messed with any of the crafting of bone charms. I didn't really care that much. Is that outside the palace? Appears to be. Is there anybody else or just you? Okay. Had to be really close for that one. Hi, Rado. How are you doing? Will says, I slept in late today, but I made a bagel and cream cheese. Oh, that's nice. Understandable. Sometimes you just gotta sleep in late. Totally understandable.
Dried out, but that makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can still smell it.
How much of the algae does Our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip.
She just needs a bit. And if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking. A painting to end all paintings, she says.
She's probably trying to trap us
After
in it or
taking
something.
Dunwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want?
Delilah wants the whole world's love. The seas around it and the stars above it.
I was gonna say, I thought she was gonna use it to trap us. Similar to how she was originally trapped, but... Come here. Alright, you're gone and you're gone. Perfect. Nice and easy, like. Okay, can I not just pick it up from here? Okay. God, I don't know what's been going on. I feel like the collision detection in this has not been great. Can I have that? Do I need to go someplace specific to grab that? Here we go. Sewer and pump room inspection. Water levels normal. Had to burn a few river crust next to gate 2B. Oh, thank God we haven't had to fight any of the stupid river crusts. I forgot about those from Dishonored 1. Water levels normal. Severe rain. Water levels above normal. Can't believe what happened today. Looks like we got ourselves a new empress out of nowhere. I don't like it. I didn't get word from anyone. Not sure if I'm supposed to continue working as usual. Removed a dead hound stuck in gate 14D. Doesn't feel safe outside. I'll just hide here for a while. I found myself a good spot near the pump room. I heard people talking in the sewers, 2 of them strange women who came to live in the tower with the new empress. They were collecting moss and algae from the walls. Stayed maybe an hour, scraping and chanting. Wonder what it's for. Are they cleaning the sewers? That doesn't make any sense. And do they know I still work here? Does anyone? The women came back, still scratching the sewer walls for algae, but they talked about human bones they need for some kind of recipe. Or maybe I misunderstood. What should I do? I need to get out before they find me or before I starve to death. I'll take my chances tonight. Acquire powers. Alright, now we have that. Alrighty. Guess we could always just walk through the front door. Wasn't my intention, but maybe that's what we'll do. I like how we can't just walk through the front door. I wasn't expecting that. I thought about going around the side. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then you can eliminate her and take back the throne. Lovely.
Faye says Delilah's up in the throne room, but a few days ago she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new
Okay.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Bless you. You both are looking the opposite way, so... Okay, well that's not fair. Let's do that instead then. I didn't want to since that was my last sleep dart. But, oh well. What all we got around here? A rune and 3 bone charms. Technically, if I really wanted to, I could go run and grab more sleep darts. I might need it if there's a bunch more doggos in here, but I guess we'll see. Alright. Great Hall, Royal Protector Chambers, Elevator, Security Room, Overseer Chapel, Stairs, and Throne Room. Some of which we've seen before, some of which we have not.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should probably take stairs or something. Note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assaults, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want the rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if you need, only if your need is dire, and woe be anyone from the outside the covenant who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along.
I'll have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
Yes, you will. I love the overseer masks they put there. Okay. Hello, doggo. Okay. Where are we going here? That's what I was looking to access first. But it's the elevator. Okay, maybe we can go back here. Hydrate before you dehydrate. So everybody make sure you're staying well hydrated today, especially because it's hot. You should be drinking water. Okay then. Oh my god, come on. Maybe? Is it not letting me there? I don't think it's letting me there. Okay, well I thought that's what I needed to do, but okay, hang on. What am I missing then? What am I missing? Oh, literally this spot right here. We're not gonna talk about it. I see a dog. How much money do I have? I feel like I should go back and just buy a bunch of crap. I don't see where my money is listed. I never really thought about it. You stream who this? Alti, are you ready for some hot chicken tonight? My best friend has been raving about the fact that we have a Dave's Hot Chicken, and he's mad that they don't have a Dave's Hot Chicken where he lives. I've never had Dave's Hot Chicken, but they do have something that I'm 100% ordering because I'm supposed to be on just, you know, like only drinking water kind of situation. But they have a Shark Week cup that's like a red slushy, and then it has little gummy sharks on top. I'm 100% getting that. I want the Shark Week cup. So I'm getting that. I was having a look at their menu. LT, you can't judge me if I order a bunch of different stuff and try things because, like, I've never been there, and I was told that they actually had good mac and cheese. I was told that their little cheesy bite things are really good. I was just told that everything they have is really good, but I haven't been there. Granted, it's been really busy, like, ever since it opened, but I don't think it'll be as busy. Oh, there's some of the bone charms. Nice display here. Who are you displaying that for? Unless potentially it's saying you're displaying it for me, but in reality, like, who are you actually displaying that for? And if it's for yourself, then Delilah's tacky as hell. Yeah, leftovers. But yeah, have you had Dave's Hot Chicken? Apparently it's pretty popular. And if y'all can't figure out, LT and I get to get some food today together. Dead body. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yes, why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
I was like, I saw a head and that was freaky for a second. Okay, hang on, we'll go that way, but I'm just checking if there's anything else here. Okay. I was gonna say, there was definitely two people here, I thought. Okay, there's two of them.
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Oil runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void. Make one of bones, I wonder. Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
Yeah, I need you all.
But Brianna's cut off from Delilah's magic now. There's room for another of us to become her favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh's mind turned to mush, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Man!
I hear you, my mistress. I'm your devoted servant. Yes, yes, yes.
I would like to get them. They are both looking different directions. Well, this is a pain in my ass. Can you both look the same direction for like a few seconds, please? And not when the clockwork soldier is coming. See, this would be a great time for you to turn around, or it would be a great time for me to have a sleep dart. But I didn't go buy more, and I wish I did. Ah. Deuces. There we go. I should try using this more. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda? I hope the note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Yep. Come join me for dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring, and gravy, and some of those unusual Moralian clams that thrive only in the brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I'm eager to show you how I feel, one who is so quick to change allegiance. Death. Death is how she feels. Oh, bad timing on that.
Wooden housing breached.
Alright, that works. I haven't tried the shadow walk against... Did I accidentally kill you? Okay, no. I was like, did I put her in the fire and she died? That would be something that would totally happen to me. I wanted to go back and get those other two people. I could try using the shadow walk and see if I can get both of them. I don't know if I can, but I can try.
Huh? Something is amiss. I hope it doesn't interfere with the tinctures. Timing is everything.
Sick. It's crazy it took me this long to really use that. Here, you all can have a mini cuddle puddle together. Food. Where's the stuff we've got? Okay, bone charm there, rune down there. Get the chicken in the water for the meal and then get the shark shake afterwards as a totally separate meal. That way you're still only eating healthy-ish dinner. True. I say healthy. I'm not eating healthy by any stretch of the imaginations, but I am trying to be a bit better. Okay, so that's just a back way around everything. It says I can talk? Okay, sure.
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you. Where she was murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted crew. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
Okay. So she know I'm coming. Okay, nothing else here. I know, crazy. How dare they use a bed? Hello? Anything cool around here? I know I'm gonna like run around, then I'm gonna run straight into one of the dogs or something.
I thought you, of all people, would understand.
Okay.
Those nights as a girl in the Hound Pit's pub. Didn't you dream of getting this crown back? It was stolen from me first. Even before you came into the world.
There's suffering across the face of the world, but I was born under rare stars. I know I'm far luckier than most, Delilah. None of that excuses the destruction in your wake.
Yeah, tell her. Get this grand exposition from these random statue things.
Has detected something.
Has it? Where is the clockwork soldier? Is it above me? I didn't even notice there were people in here. Sitting at the table with a bunch of dead people. That's not weird or anything. Hi, witches.
Playback for unambiguous.
Deuces. Shum.
Enemy evasion. Playback indicates this place enemy eludes the machine.
Definitely some above me too.
Quarry. Playback indicates combat protocol 8. Lost enemy. Playback indicates criminal profile. Evasion. Successful.
What is even happening?
Playback indicates criminal profile. Entering combat protocol 6. Quarry lost. The machine has lost its quarry.
Okay.
Playback indicates criminal profile. The machine has entered combat.
Let's have a look around.
Entering playback indicates criminal profile. The machine has entered combat. The playback indicates criminal profile.
What?
Enemy evade. The machine has entered combat.
Come back here.
The playback indicates criminal profile.
I don't know why or how, but they seem to have been... So let me guess, somebody died. Once again, not even my fault at all. And someone still dies because the game messes up.
Combat protocol indicates criminal profile. Entering combat state. The machine has entered combat protocol 6. Playback indicates criminal profile. Playback for combat protocol. Successful. Combat protocol. Combat protocol. Combat protocol. Playback indicates criminal profile.
See what I mean?
Combat protocol 6.
And they really suck at fighting those.
Field mice with teeth.
Playback for combat protocol.
No way. Delilah. Sister, are you
Unauthorized presence.
an old nail in the foot?
Huh?
I don't see how this should be my fault, but you know.
Stop there.
Overheating. Stop.
Huh.
I don't see how any of this should be my fault. And how these deaths are my fault, but you know. Because I didn't do any of this.
With my mind.
Playback for combat protocols.
Another person's dead. Alright, So... Okay, 3 are dead. Some are unconscious. And 2 other people, the clockwork soldiers, died. I don't have a freaking clue what exactly happened there. I don't know if like a rogue attack from, let's say, either the clockwork soldiers or the witches hit one party and then the other, and then they turned on each other. Because they're fine separate. Are these all the people that turned immediately and they just murdered them all? Well, whatever. They're dead now, and there's not much I can do about it. Wait, what is that symbol? What is that? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, hi you Blackbird, how are you doing? Are you doing a drone warfare? Not trying to. That was really weird. Well, whatever. I had gone the whole level without killing anybody, and then the clockwork soldiers and the frickin' witches turned on each other. And next thing I know, I'm the one with 3 kills. These are the old
Why is there
paintings.
a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Why isn't there a tree in the middle of the chapel? You're asking the wrong questions, Emily. We did see a thing kind of like this before in, I think, Stilton's place. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready for in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with fluids of terror and regrets. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to my throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. To corrupt aligned with 2 of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail or even turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it. By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Well, I haven't unlocked that, so are you saying I need to do that? Cause I've used my runes. I don't know what it wants from me here. To security room. Oh, I need this stuff too. I see, okay. Right? Just rip the painting up, why not? Human bone. I'm so glad we're crafting some sort of rune thing. How do we know how to do that? Corrupt rune, sure. I don't know how we know how to do that, but alright, sure. Ugh, they're taking a long nap. Heavy stealth style. That was not my fault. I didn't even do anything to prompt that.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting.
After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Okay. Making everyone suffer even more. What a weirdo. My life is bad, so everybody's life should be bad. That's what I understood from that. Oh, the security room. Interesting. Seems super chill. I would have assumed people in the security room, but okay. I guess not. It's like I hear a rune thing. Okay, what we got? Oh, just okay. The same thing we did before. Give me one of these, do one of these, do that. Is there anything else I should do? I don't think so. Bloop.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Crackling and a humming.
Smell burning grease on the air, sister.
Mistress, awakening the tower machinery.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great
Alright. Well, that worked. That makes sense, because I was like, when you went down there, you didn't have anything specific. Ooh, yes, please. Didn't have anything specific, like, security-wise, so I'm like, what is even the point of this? Oh, wait, we need to get the bone charms that are here, don't we? Or are the bone charms once you get to higher levels? I can go up here. I wonder if I can shadow walk the dogs too.
This won't do. To have the tower, huh?
Okay, you can. It's good to know. Not me. I would never be here. I swear if they start attacking each other again, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
I know you're here somewhere. With you again?
Wait, what? Who sees me? I don't even know who sees me right now. You apparently see me, but
Now I'll be here. You don't deserve magic.
Somehow you can still do it even in Shadow Walk form. I did not know that. I could have done that so long ago.
My sisters. Find anything?
Yeah, find anything?
I'll scoop out your brains.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of...
How did you do that?
Yeah, how did I do that? Man, I could have just done this all along instead of the whole frickin' whatchamacallit method. Sleep darts. Oh, I might have just shot her. Whoops. Oh, what? Oh, dang. Wait, did it just half health me? It literally did half my health bar. Shoot, I don't know the last save I had. Hi, Xena. How are you doing? Okay, that's fair. I was kind of being a little obnoxious anyway. Okay. I mean, technically the Shadow Walk really worked really well here anyway, so... Excuse me, I guess I could just do that.
The belly rumble of machines digesting.
That lady's like, oh shit!
Did
you walk in on something? Yes, you did. Alright, I'll be a little slower going up the stairs. Couldn't help myself. I'm glad you're doing well though, Xena. Welcome in to me doing the last mission. We are getting close now. Close now. Not this way, this way. Wait, what? Who's out here? Okay. Didn't know this lady was here. Where'd you come from? Okay, don't know where these people came from.
You know,
Night, Llama. Have fun with the wedding stuff tomorrow. Good night. There's another. Where did all these people come from? They were not here before. Because I came through here and there was none of you. Maybe it was after we triggered the security. That must be it. They all came here because of the stuffs. The stoofs. I wonder if I can... I'm gonna try something real quick. Maybe if I can get close enough. If I do this... Hi, Shane! How are you doing today? I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Hi, Cambry! Hypothetically, Ash! Hello, Relicard! Thank you, Lava. That actually helps a lot because I can't tab out well right now. Thank you for doing that. Have a good night. Okay, it did work. Man, I could have used this so many times earlier in the game. I should have. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome in. Shane, how was your stream? How was Kingdom Come Deliverance? Honestly, I find Kingdom Come Deliverance a treat. I know that the beginning can be slow for a lot of people, especially with like learning the combat and everything else, but I kind of love the realism of starting off as just a blacksmith's son, working your way up, and then you become powerful towards the end. But that's as you play and progress and learn the game and whatnot. But I think it feels really good. Screw that glass in particular, I guess. Llama, thank you for getting the shout out. Shane, lovely to see you. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Cide. It's a pleasure to meet you if I haven't met you before, and I hope everybody's having a good day. We're currently playing Dishonored 2. Just so you know, this is the last mission of the game. So in case you have not played Dishonored 2 and you have it in your future and you don't want spoilers, just be aware that we are on the final mission. All the spoilers, story, all that stuff is going to be coming to light. So just in case you do not want to know that information. Yeah, I just like slammed into that. Like, you know, just taking care of it. Doing good, just struggling through Kingdom Come. How far are you in the game? Yeah, Llama's on vacation. That's why he said he's going to bed. His brother's wedding's tomorrow. He's on vacation. PJs, I don't think I said hi to you yet either. But hi, PJs. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I play a wide variety of games, usually first playing playthroughs, story-based games. So we're currently going through Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We're going through Dishonored 2. Some other games on the list will be upcoming very soon. That's not an all-inclusive list, but it gives you an idea of what you're going to find around here. So welcome in. I'm just a chatty Cathy that loves playing games. That's all. But Shane, how are you? I haven't talked to you for a while, so I hope you've been well. And I hope that Kingdom Come has been treating you well. And if you need a raid and run or raid and fade or anything, please take care of yourself. But if you want to let us know the next time you're going to be live, if you're going to be back with KCD, please let us know. So, but welcome in. We are on the last mission. I'm trying to do it low chaos, but there is a lot of things that may keep me from getting the lowest of chaos. But we're getting there. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, fair enough. PJs. Oh, wait, but I can't destroy that if I'm in this form. Okay, so I still have to destroy the skulls or they come right back. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Okay, because I'm going to have to come out of that. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work super well. Yeah, I was standing here. I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do then. That sucks. That was completely pointless then. Alright, well.
I won't let her escape.
I mean, I kind of did escape, but you can come after me. That'd be nice. The spyglass until I started the 4th mission? Yeah. The stream is never low chaos. It is too when the game isn't being a jerk to me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows. Feel free to lurk, chit chat, introduce yourself. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Okay, that person should have... Did they come over here or not? Well, I see they're dead.
Is it you again?
Nope.
Show yourself.
It's not showing her pathing.
I'll find you, you know.
I don't know why it's not showing her pathing. Okay. It's low chaos until I can't low chaos anymore, in which case then I just get screwed over and... I can see what you can do. You want to see what I can do? I think I win this contest. I'm excited to go and play Oblivion Remastered. Technically we started and I didn't finish it. But I wasn't very far into it. And that may sound crazy coming from a person who really enjoyed Oblivion, but I had just finished like a 200-hour playthrough of the original Oblivion right before they shadow dropped the remaster. So as much as I love Oblivion, I've replayed through it numerous times. I needed a small break before I played the remaster. So it's been long enough and I'm excited to play it. Okay, let's try this again without the oops. Someone's shooting. Yeah, I'm kind of taking high chaos approach for like 2 seconds. Huh? Hi. Oh, there's a lot of you. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Then we do this, and then we do this. Nailed it. Not the smoothest in the world, but it worked. Hi, Gerald. How are you doing? Stream is going well. For some reason, right at the beginning of the stream, my OBS crashed my PC. Outside of that, it's been good, but it was really weird thing that happened. But yeah, other than that, it's good. I'll see you tomorrow with fun for the Chilean, the Rube, and the Canadian. Wait, so then what am I in this instance? It's a scary time indeed. Yes, we have cute emotes. Everything's been good. It's my 33rd birthday on Thursday. So you're gonna start Expedition 33? That's so clever. I love that. Here, I'm logging into my phone real quick. I cannot like tab out of this game. It dramatically hates me for that. I'm gonna shout out Shane again, so if y'all did not get a chance to check out Shane, please do so. Shane's really cool. I've known them for quite a while now, actually, at this point. And they play a wide variety of games. They have a pretty chill environment. It is great over there. So go click that link. Wish Shane happy birthday on Thursday. I am streaming on Thursday. What time are you going to be starting your stream? I'll see if I can pop in. Yeah, it's been over 2 years. That's crazy. Our favorite Arkansan? There's probably no other Arkansan you know. You're you. Have a good lurk, Gerald. But yeah, seriously, please go check out Wu-Tang Shang. They're really awesome. They're cool to hang out with. I've appreciated my time over there. And like I said, they play all sorts of story-based games around 1 p.m. or so. So check out Shane's stream. Follow them. Expedition 33 is an incredible game. I haven't finished it yet myself. I'm in Act 2. I had to think for a second because I was confusing it with Baldur's Gate 3. But I'm in that Act 2, and Expedition 33 is a really good game. So go wish Shane well and go watch an incredible game by an incredible person. Add that to my message. Your favorite Arkansan. Boo. And then just Rube. So we all get labeled by our countries and state of origin, and then there's just Rube. What about him? Why is he not your favorite Englishman? The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face as she vanquished Emily the False and her Sarkonan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a fanatic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his bloviating sect. I've never even heard of that word. Knowing they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaca are ours. Soon to the Oracular Sisters. And when my mistress finishes her painting, we will own all the empire. Thanks, Mary Kate. Where's Ashley? I'm being a lot less stealthy in this area. There's just so many witches. I think the problem I'm having is I'm running out of ways to deal with both the witches and the dogs at the same time. So I'm just kind of embracing more of a high chaos kind of situation. Okay, there's one of the Clockwork Soldiers. And if you're not familiar with Dishonored, to give you the highs and lows, this is the second one. You were an empress, someone dethroned you, stating they were the rightful empress, and now you're trying to take back your throne after they've thrown the world into chaos.
You've grown so wise, young niece. But remember, you're a woman with power. Someone will always try to shut you up or burn you to cinders.
Okay, thanks for the wise words, supposed aunt. Yeah, what am I gonna do about you is the question. Boom!
Playback indicates...
Protect
me!
Oh no, what happened to the Clockwork Soldier?
Let's have a look around.
Yeah, go ahead, have a look around. I would love for you to have a look around. Is there anybody else here? Just you. Perfect. Go back to your lurking. It's just funnier to say Rube. Yes, the British people. The British people. I know quite a few of those British people. Alright. Nothing I can do up here. There should be one more, yeah, bone charm that I was trying to grab. But we're getting ever so close. I thought there was another dog skull. I don't know where it is though. We'll see. Bye, Gerald. We'll see you later. Shane, how far have you gotten into KCD? How do I get to this bone charm? Here we go. Wait, no. Wait, how do I actually get to this bone charm?
It's not a rat.
There's a random person in there. What the heck? Hello? How do I get in there? Huh. I don't see a way to get in this room. Oh, here we go. Just kidding. Found it. You have a red marker.
Whoever you are, you're...
Okay. I wasn't sure. They had the red dot. What the hell was that noise? They had the red dot on him, but he is just a civilian, so... I picked up a few new bone charms, so I haven't even looked at them. I pretty much set out for what I need. This just random civilian dude was just chilling in here. Okay, sure. I don't even know why I'm picking up money stuff anymore. It's not like I can use it. Okay.
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
I just kind of see what else is here. Lamb Ram! Speaking of British people. It's not a job of British people. Have a British partner. But we were just talking about British people, so it works! Hi, Golden Sander. Wow. Voice crack. Golden Sander, let's try that again. Hi, Golden Sander. Hi, Lamb Ram. How are you both doing today? Let's see what Lamb Ram was. Okay. That was my phone's autocorrect. So nice to know that if I try to type Lamb Ram's name in, instead I get Karen. Thanks, phone. I can't tab out very well, so I'm having to use my phone to do this. Confirmed, indeed. How was Power World? I have no idea why it auto-corrected to that, but it did, so my bad. At least I did it for the smaller shout-out, so then at least I didn't have to wait 3 minutes to do the other way. Tris Overyen, how are you doing? Good to see you. We actually had somebody, Joji, rate us, who was playing Witcher earlier. Golden Sander, hope you're doing well. Lamram, good to see you. As an Irishman, jab away. Fair. Oh my gosh, Power World is so good. I have spent way too many hours on Power World since its 1.0 release. I already really enjoyed Power World before, but... Oh, hey, the painting. Oh, that's cute. But I have put like another 120 hours in or something like that. 110 hours something since 1.0. It was very, very good. So I hope you're enjoying it. Are you playing a solo world or with others? The freaking creepy owl. The creepy owl is everywhere. Oh, hey, that's the thing that takes you up to the tower and stuff. Yeah. I remember the layout of this place. It's kind of cool coming back here and seeing everything. Okay, now I think I've been everywhere and I need to take the elevator. Because I think I've been everywhere now. I hadn't been in here, but I don't think there's anything left that I actually need to grab. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. All right. Potworth's fun playing with the missus. Very nice. Everybody please go check out Lamram. Wonderful being based out of the UK. Plays also a wide variety. You'll see him on single player stuff as well as multiplayer stuff. Playing some Power World, and I know that everybody is addicted to it like I am. And if you're not addicted to it, why not? One of the best $30 games you'll ever buy. It didn't go up when it released, and it has so much content. Easily 110 hours. I think I beat the game, like beat the main final boss at like 85, 90 hours in, maybe? Maybe a little less, because I played some after that before I like realized. But there's also post and boss stuff that you can do. But really good game. Yeah, the 1.0 release added a lot of stuff. A lot of good quality of life. Just literally. Okay. Just a lot of good stuff. I guess let's go to each floor. Why not? I can say I hear a doggo. Doggo? So let's know more. Assuming the doggos. Wait, why is there a doggo on the roof of the... Okay, apparently there's a dog on the roof of the elevator. That's weird, but okay. But yeah, 1.0 is totally worth it. And it's definitely best to completely start new. They said you could play like with your old save file, but there would be so much stuff you'd miss, and like early progression stuff that works better as you go through. This is unfortunate. All right. They basically blocked all the other stuff off. That dog really wants to get to me, but I don't even know how the dog got up there. Yeah, it's just sniffing me. I genuinely don't know what to do about that. I mean, technically I could get up there, I think, now, but why do I need to? Or why would I want to? Okay, stay. I have saved so much, but for good reason. We've had, what, 3 deaths, I think? I'll have to double check the amount of deaths we've had. I've been trying to do low chaos. Everyone, make sure you follow Wu-Tang Shane and Joji the Croji and Lamram, all the people who's been raiding and coming and hanging out with us today. Yes, this is the final stuff. This is the finale, so if you don't want to see spoilers, would not recommend.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Wow, okay then. The throne. Who else we got up here? Anybody? We know she's working on her painting. We have the alternate way. We've corrupted the, or made a corrupted rune. Mission clues, yes. Mission items. Never did find that one key, but I felt like I would have found it in the first area. Just trying to get rid of all the notifications. Don't know yet, Witchy. We're actually gonna find out here in a minute. Technically, he was just like frozen like the people down below, but we don't really know what frozen means in this case. Like, they've basically been turned to stone more than frozen. Petrified, I guess, would be a better word. So we don't know. But we're about to find out, I'm assuming. That's our father right there, actually. I'm assuming we need to have a conversation first.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
I've waited for this moment here in my tower.
Father?
Complete my great painting. And there's no place in it for you.
Okay, so anywho. So about that.
Where'd you go, my precious Black Sparrow?
Black Sparrow or Jack Sparrow? I'm not playing Assassin's Creed right now. Yeah, like, why do people immediately take over a place and then just make it look like shit? Let's hope he's savable. I guess we'll find out. I know she said Black Sparrow. I'm making a joke. We kind of are playing ye ol' Assassin's Creed alongside Dishonored too. Alright, well I don't know if I got rid of all the dogs because I don't know if I shot their this is just a little disturbing. I don't know if I shot their head plates off. Safe room. Hey, my safe room. This is nice. Hopefully she never found out about my lover. She could have used that against me. Ramsey's improvised diary. Oh, from the guy we left in here. I trust I'll only be locked away for a short time. I intend to record my thoughts for during a confinement. A gentleman must find ways to keep his mind alert. Additionally, one should engage in strenuous exercise to retain vigor. Therefore, I have performed a dozen lunges-style exertations for my legs, feeling quite revitalized. Day 4, I'm frustrated to have been left here for so long. Though it is understandable, Duke Bell and Delilah have just acquired the throne, have many urgent tasks to perform. I hope I am not forgotten and miss their own other duties. But how could they forget me? It was I who tipped the scales in their favor. 10 squats performed today. Day 7, if I am meant to be humbled by my imprisonment, then let it be known I am humbled. Perhaps my role was not so important, yet I did play a part, and I hope to continue to be of service, marched in place. Day 12, have they no pity? The briefest audience, that is all I ask. Empress Delilah, Duke Bell, I will grovel before you, I beg you. Don't you want to see your Ramsey crouch and snivel? I am ready.
Is this Ramsey?
Oh, is this Ramsey? Yeah, of course it is. You are just a pawn, just like literally everybody else. So everything that Delilah says about things is just so wrong. There was a doll and a toilet. I have no idea what that's about, but okay. Alright, so Delilah's there. Do I need to interact with her painting or what to get the better ending? We shall figure it out. Yeah, it genuinely makes no sense that people just take places. They take them over and then they just turn them to look like shit. All right, Delilah. Let's come back in here.
Meddling about, huh?
I would never meddle about. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Maybe I have to force the heart into her first? I'm not sure. Alright, well I have an idea. Delilah's diary. These statues, words cannot describe how I loathe them. But it was their own fault. They approached me without the proper respect. I could see what they were thinking. It was their eyes that gave them away. So now they are stone, and I am the one who looks upon them with scorn. They think I'm not as regal as Jessamine. Emily is nothing. We all know that. But they compare me to my half-sister and find me wanting. Is my manner not as refined as Jessamine's? I practice dictation right along with her, in secret anyway. Hidden in her closet, tucked between the fabric of her suits. Clothes that should have been mine. I wish Jessamine were alive to see that. Now I am the one donned in silks. Silks! Have they served me well? One by one, all my friends and allies have been eliminated. I rule over statues, mute and cold. They disgust me. Nothing is how I imagined it would be. There is still hope. Even now, I work on a painting that has no equal. With it, I create a perfect world where they will look on me with awe. They will love me without restraint or condition. The world as it should be. Okay. So... can I add the rune? Do I... like, it's not letting me knock her out. So I think I have to do something with the heart, maybe. There we go.
Dear me. Spirit.
Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things.
Uh-huh. Guess I don't have a choice. Is this where I get to add the rune? Yes.
If I change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her.
Perfect. That's what we're doing. Nice. Read in the journal. Delilah fled into her magical painting after her spirit was returned to her. She could have just stabbed us then, but whatever. Follow her into the painting to prevent her from bending reality across the Empire. Might be possible to sabotage Delilah Coppersmith's throne by swapping the runes. Yeah. Alright, cool. Hi, Father. Bye, Father. I'll be home soon-ish. Don't mind me. Yes, always mess with the spoopy runes.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Okay, so I just need to knock her unconscious again. I can do that, maybe. This is the world you dream of?
Halfway gone.
It's definitely a unique way to do it, but why not? Pretty sure this is the only one that says... oh. Okay, optional. Destroy Delilah's replicas. I did. Now what? I don't know where she is. Ow, that was rude. I'm coming for you.
Put Delilah on the throne. The painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Well, at least she'd get to enjoy her place. It's funny how I never used Shadow Walk like at all, and then I've just used it a ton in this last bit. Here you go. Wait, in this throne or in that throne? I guess the throne out there, okay. Come with me then, Delilah. I thought it'd be this throne. It's kind of weird to be the other throne, but I guess, oh, sorry. Oh.
I have to eliminate Delilah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean, it said press X to go through there. Okay, there. It, like, I double pressed it, I guess.
So be it.
Here you go. Bloop.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
Did she think I was just gone? Well, there she is. Okay. Revive! So we can revive! I was like, do what now? We just have the ability to revive now? They just turn to stone and they're just fine after that? Apparently we have the ability to do that.
Father?
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
It's also been like 2 months and the place looks like shit, but you know. Finished the game with Emily. Saved your last known family member. There was 3 people killed. It was not my fault. I had made it so far in the frickin' in this mission without killing anybody, and it wasn't even my fault. It was the stupid clockwork soldiers. Found the runes, found the outsider shrines, did everything, didn't find a blueprint. Searched Megan Foster's cabin aboard the Dreadful Whale. Trapped Delilah forever within her own painting, rolling over an imagined world, which, hey, she gets to live out her fantasy that she really wants. Heart of the Tower reached the Royal Protector's chambers within Dunwall Tower and rescue Corvo Tana, breaking Delilah's magic. Yay! So Delilah can live in her whatever worlds. She gets exactly what she wanted.
After facing a powerful supernatural enemy, the Empress and her royal protector saw a welcome ally in the Abbey of the Everyman. The Overseers and the Sisters of the Oracular Order brought peace, purity, and tradition to Serkonos. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Atana by her side.
I feel like they probably should have given more details about how like she
in his day,
did stuff.
Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last on a final voyage to take him home.
Nice. Good for him.
There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Back to finding Dowd. The good ending, apparently. So. Right, they kept Emily's vague, yeah. I think they did it to maybe potentially set up if they did have something, like another story in mind, DCC. Because that makes more sense to me, right? Like, if they leave it very vague, then they could, like, change and be like, they ruled for a long time, but then something changed kind of situation. So if they wanted to have another game where Emily or Corvo could have been the main character, then they could have. This is probably copyrighted. Ah, sorry. I usually like listening to her, like, showing everything, but it's probably copyrighted. I know the other song from the first one was, so. But yeah. No cutscene with the Gothman and the Void? He was the narrating voice. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll give all final thoughts and everything like that. They probably left that ending vague in terms of like how Emily changed things. Because I will say I'm a little disappointed they didn't go into details about how she then changed things. Because, like, she had all this growth through the story that was like, I'm gonna make this right. I'm now gonna be more of an empress of the people. Like, I understand now. And so it's kind of like, oh, she reigned really well for a couple, you know, like a long time. So I was like, okay. So that kind of cut off a little bit that I was kind of expecting them to kind of go into more. But outside of that, I really liked the story. I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. They kept, like, Delilah's thing constantly vague. Like, so there was never beyond a shadow of a doubt something in the game that I found that was proof that Delilah was the half-sister, or the, yeah, half-sister in this case. I choose to believe that she is, just because it makes sense for the story. But technically, you never actually found any one thing that was true definitive proof of that. And even up until the last mission, it constantly brought into doubt whether she was lying or not. Because she could have just been lying that whole entire time. So apparently I never bought Death of the Outsider, so I guess I didn't play it. Well, then you can't watch the playthrough, PJs, because you don't know what happens. Yeah, Death of the Outsider is not a true third game. It is a standalone DLC that was along with Dishonored. I mean, it released later, but and follows Billy's story. So I'll be interested to try that. I did say 4 hours. Well, it's not my fault that stream also died like 20 some odd minutes in, so I would have a little less time to fit the 4 hour mark. But my stream died because OBS crashed. That was so weird. I'd never had that problem before. She likes investing in health and medicine, Hypatia, and workers' rights. Yeah. Yeah, because you saw the people we kept alive. We kept Stilton alive. We kept Hypatia alive. We switched out the Duke. So in the low chaos, like, obviously, we tried doing this. The interesting thing is there's a few, like, really loose threads here that were never tied up. Number one is that they mentioned a war between two of the other nations. And I wonder, again, if this was laying the track for a future thing, right? Just like Delilah became more important in the DLCs and Dishonored 1, like, they were probably laying some track down. I would almost believe that, like, the person that Emily was, like, having a relationship may have become one of the people in the future in the war that he had mentioned in his note. So there was only a few notes between Emily and this person. And what's even funnier is it's Emily's ruling with Corvo, but it's like they had this person in mind, but they never showed him at any point. And there's only been, I think there's either 2 or 3 notes that talked about this character that she's apparently in a relationship with, but he mentions lately that there's a war about to break out. So it's funny because they mainly talk about Dunwall and Serkonos, but they don't talk about any of the other regions and, like, what happened to them, because they also had problems, like, not to the extent that these two areas had, because Delilah hadn't completely taken over everywhere yet. But we saw a dinner table full of diplomats and stuff from other places that were all just killed. So like there's a lot of stuff they didn't really wrap at the end of this in terms of like, well, what happened? Like, who is the person that was Emily's lover? They never reconvened because they only showed them at the end. They're like, oh, Emily's there with Corvo, but nothing about like a love interest or anything like that they teased in some of the documents that we found. And then like, what happened to the rest of the Empire? They really only specified the other two, like the two pieces that were in this game. And so I feel like there was a lot left unsaid here, because maybe there was potential for future stories. Now Arcane Studios is no longer around, and if they ever revive the series, it's going to be by a completely different team. So it's kind of interesting to think that they probably laid some breadcrumbs out, just like they laid some breadcrumbs out in the first game. So yeah. Guess we'll find out in The Death of the Outsider. We are gonna play it, so. But yeah. Yes, I only played as Emily. Corvo is your other protagonist you can play in this game. I did play the DLC in the first game, PJs. Yeah, you played as Dowd and then you tracked down Delilah, so. It's possible, but it's more of leaving the ending so vague. It's just, oh, Emily and Corvo were at the throne and the like life was good. So yeah, maybe, but in this case, it's not Emily or Corvo who's narrating the end. It's the outsider. So even if I played as Corvo instead, we probably wouldn't have ending dialogue that's different unless we made different choices, right? So. Wait, you met Wyman in the first game? I don't remember. Who's Wyman in the first game? Or in the DLC? I don't remember who he was then. But it's weird that he's just like very left out. And I almost wonder if they had been a Dishonored 3. He's the one who hires you in the second DLC. I did not remember that. But good to know. But yeah, I almost wonder if he was going to be set up as the person in Dishonored 3. Like, because there was a war that was about to happen, and if he has a relationship with Emily, then like he could have become like the next touched assassin to keep a war from happening. And that would also give you a branch to then explore more of the Empire that we didn't get a chance to. So that's my new headcanon, because there was a lot left. No, because the Arcane Studio is disbanded, witchy. So yeah, no Dishonored 3. There was a standalone DLC, which is directly tied to this game, not a further, like, well, I haven't played it yet, but not a furthering. It's not set in the same way, so. But yeah, so that's what I would like to think as my headcanon, is that Wyman may have become the next assassin in the series. I actually think that would have been a really good way to take it. So I know they've taken so much from us, PJs, so much. But overall, I like Dishonored 2. I think that the main story of both Dishonored 1 and 2 are okay. I like the world building and the character building in both games like better than I like the actual story, because the story is just always about, okay, Empress got murdered, we're trying to secure the daughter. In this case, we're trying to save the father and get back to the throne. So the main story itself does not actually like fuel what I like about the game. I like the side stories, I like the world building, I like the character creation. Or not character creation, but like character development. I think that's where Dishonored really shines. So you have to have the main story, the plot point to move you forward, but I think that it's everything else that makes Dishonored really good. between the two, I am almost leaning towards 2 being better in my eyes because of that. Because Dishonored 2 had much more varied mechanics, had much more creative levels. And so they took what was good about Dishonored 1 and made it better in 2, in my opinion. So I actually do think I favor 2 over 1 at this point. Because they took what was good and just made it better. So I think I'll say that I like Dishonored 2 slightly more than 1. And similar to 1, I still haven't done the high chaos run of 1 or 2. So I'd be curious. Maybe one day I could use that as a charity incentive or something to be like, all right, we're gonna high chaos this now and I can't go back. But yeah, so I liked it. Oops, I did not mean to do that. So you can just do individual missions, which is nice. That is nice. But there's definitely replayability because you can play as Wolfie, thank you for the 600 bits. I was like, I don't remember which alert that's for. Thank you for the 600 bits. Let me switch to the screen real quick. Go back to that. Meow. Here we go. Derpy Twitch. It says, loved watching your playthrough of one of my favorite games. GG on finishing it. Thank you, Wolfie. No, I really liked it. I did. Like I said, main story, it's just kind of there as the driving vessel, but everything else around it, I think, is what makes Dishonored really special. So I quite like Dishonored 1 and 2. And one day I do want to do a high chaos playthrough of them just to see the difference. I guess it's the first time I've ever wanted to do like the flip side. It would be considered more of like the evil playthrough because you're just killing everybody. But I just want to know like how much changes or what changes. And I could just watch somebody play through. I know Llama did a full playthrough, but I don't know if he has the VODs for all of his, so. Oh yeah, thanks Mad Madsen. I totally had forgotten about that. And Wolfie's also resubscribing.
Also this side nodders.
Also this. Wolfie, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you for the 600 bits. But yeah, so I guess that's all my final thoughts on Dishonored 2. Once again, we will be playing Death of the Outsider, the standalone DLC, but I'm probably going to leave a few weeks between ending this and then starting that. We've got some other stuff to do in the meantime, but I do want to play that and just finish off the Dishonored series. I dropped my maraca. Nobody else sub. Minto, welcome in. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to look at the new Euros. There are 10 designs. Did they not just show them all side by side? Why wouldn't you just show them side by side? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look at this. This will pad my time a cell. This is a bright screen because it's freaking... It's white and blue. So this will pad my time real quick. You're welcome. Shockingly, they all look like colored paper. Yeah, that's kind of how money works. Surprising, I know. All right, first design, people's faces. Honestly, I can already tell you I probably won't prefer the faces of people. Obviously, these are very influential peoples. I recognize half of them. But this is burbs. Just burbs. Okay, more the same people, just done differently. Okay. Back to burbs. It's just burbs and people. Weird to have it facing this way. I've never seen a note that actually looks like, well, I guess it's just the way they presented it. Oh, I didn't even look at the other side for these. All burbs and peoples. Hang on, what are like... I like the stylization of this better. If I was to choose a person one, I think I like the styling of that better. Oh, that's a cool back design. I'm sure each of these birds represents something very specific. I feel like I would prefer birds over people for a few different reasons. I feel like people, you can still learn things about people even like way later in life that just makes people really terrible. I don't really need them represented on money. That looks too much like just a, I don't know, like a painting. It doesn't look like money to me. Like if we were gonna do it, if it was people, it'd be F for me. Honestly, I think some of these are just too stylized. Like, it's money. How often do you really use paper money or plastic money in this case? Anyway. So I'm going to be a basic bitch and say B if I'm going with birds. F if I'm going people. Because some of the rest of these just look way too stylized as stuff. I don't know. Still use it quite a bit. I think that's going to continue to keep changing as we keep going into a technological... I mean, we are in a technological era, but we do not. Oh, I just don't give a shit about the people. That sounds terrible, but like, again, who knows in the future? And I only recognize 3 of these people, so. But yeah, that's my opinion. Y'all can have your opinion. Doesn't matter if I have an opinion. I'm not using them. I don't live in the European Union. I'm sure I will visit. I'm sure I'll visit someday. Hang on, I gotta show you. You stole my heart, so let's go steal some human loot together. That's lovely. That's what we're playing tomorrow, so. Like my opinion, Estelle, our opinion don't fucking matter because we are not the ones using it. So, hey, you European people, go vote on your money, I guess? However the hell that works. Share your opinion, I guess? I don't know. Go for it. Go make things that matter, like picking your banknotes. It is cute. All right, so that's going to end today's stream because all I wanted to do was get the Dishonored 2 finale done. So we are officially done with Dishonored 2. We will take a break from the Dishonored series, but we'll be returning to do the Death of the Outsider. Final thoughts, it was good. I think I prefer 2 over 1. However, I would like to go back and play the other pathways, if that makes sense. So, we will be live tomorrow for a, not a surprise, but a stream on a Wednesday at 1 p.m. I know all the times this week are really weird. Why did I have Assassin's Creed at 12 on Thursday? I actually think that was a mistake. I'm the one that was like, hey, stream times are all over the place this week. And then I think I actually screwed up Thursday. So Thursday is supposed to be later. But Berlin Gnomes tomorrow with Ray, Val, and Rube at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You can convert that to whichever time zone you are in. Let me find somebody to raid. And then I'm going to meet LT for some hot chicken here in a little bit, which I am excited about because I have not had Le Hot Chicken yet. So thank you all so much for being here today. Shush me. I like the second set of people better than the first. Burbs are good. Yeah, when it comes down to it, people are people, and you can find out way later in life that people were terrible, disgusting, horrible people. So instead of just idolizing those people, and again, like you should never idolize a person, but you should show appreciation for what people have done, and that's probably where this is coming from. But I like the birds better because of that. Let's find somebody to raid. And I'm gonna go eat some hot chicken, and then tomorrow we're gonna have another short stream. I mean, technically, this would have been 4 hours if my stream time hadn't cut out. But it did. But it did. Excuse me. I wanted to read that person, but I can't read them. They're playing something that I want to watch. Or I want to watch. I want to play. All right. Let's raid this lovely bean, though. This is another great person. And they're currently playing some Skyrim for the first time ever. Well, hell yeah. My friend, Streaming Falcon, has been live for a little bit. But he's also playing Skyrim for the first time ever, which sounds great. So let's go do that. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all tomorrow for a short stream of Berglund Gnomes with some friends. And then Thursday is going to be a later stream than what the Discord mentioned, and I'll have to go fix that. But it'll be like in the afternoon/evening like it normally is, so I must have messed that up. So have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is where you all are. Thank you all for joining me with the Dishonored 2, and yeah, bye.